Now, it looks like the economy is slowing, and that's going by the numbers the government is putting out. Now, I don't believe this economy ever recovered from the 2008 crisis, and it's been pretend and extend to me since then. And I know the media was lying back then, and I have no faith and belief that they'd be telling the truth now. And if the economy is slowing, using those government numbers, we're going to be in big trouble here in America, because there's so many people who are 1 month, 1 week, one paycheck away from being out on the streets. And that's right now. So if this economy continues to slow and more pink slips are handed out, meanwhile, we have inflation that's pretty much stagnant and in some cases rising, we're going to see even more people put out on the street. We're going to see more financial pressures, more people put in this tightening clamp than we've seen in quite a while. This country has so many debacles to tackle, and I'm afraid it's going to be overwhelmed. There's no way this country will be able to tackle everything. And everything is connected. If you ignore the mental problems that this country is facing and you decide to take on the homeless crisis, and let's say you win the homeless crisis, let's say you were able to defeat it and get everyone off the streets. Well, since everything is connected and you didn't solve the mental problems, homelessness is just going to begin building again. Everything is connected, and to solve one problem, you're going to need to solve all of them at the same time. If not, it's just going to be spinning wheels, going nowhere, and we're going to be in a bad place here in this country. Now, the Dow has crossed 40,000 for the first time, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And that's great. I applaud it. That's good. But the bottom 50% of Americans are not in stocks. And many Americans, they couldn't tell you what the Dow is or even name one company that's in the index. So many of them, they could care less. This could be the top headline on the evening news this evening. And in fact, that bottom 50%, they're probably going to still be at work or at their second job trying to pay those bills. So Wall Street is celebrating, but Main Street, they're having bad times, and it's going to get a lot worse. Now, 401k hardship withdrawals continue to hit records month after month, and that tells you right there. And most people who have a 401k, they're usually in a stable job, a job that has some structure. And those jobs usually pay at least average or above. So if those people, if they're having to withdraw from their 401ks for emergencies, then the financial situation of most Americans is in even dire straits than many believe. Now, despite the economy being in the shape it's in, we've been fortunate. Oil is under $80 a barrel. And I tell you, if oil went up just $10 a barrel and gasoline just went up 50, 60, 70 cents a gallon, I mean, that would be an absolute knockout blow for America. So we've been fortunate. The stock market has risen. It's put some money in some people's pockets. Oil has stayed subdued. And yet we're still talking about an economy that's bent over, barely walking, coughing up blood, and it's near its deathbed. And remember, folks, this is the springtime. We're going into summer. This is the springtime. This is when construction should be booming. New orders everywhere across the country should be coming in. Hiring should be off the charts. And yet we're seeing the opposite. We're seeing factories, plants close up. We've seen from the New York PMI, the Chicago PMI, that the economy is slowing in those regions. And it's at the absolute wrong time. I could see if it was September, October. So right now, everything is out of whack. And as I look over the horizon, I don't see anything that's going to change, that's going to make this economy get better. Now, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.